Hi, it's Adam from realitymanifestation.com. If you find that you have a goal and you're unsure of what you should do next, why you're not taking action towards its achievement, even though it's something that you want and you know that you should do? Well, in this video, I'm going to be going through a visualization technique you can do just before going to bed, which will help bring answers to the surface of your conscious awareness, with answers that could have been stored away deep in your unconscious mind. With that said, let's get straight into it. First thing in the morning and late at night, just before going to bed, our brains are naturally more towards being in a theta brainwave state, which makes us more open to suggestions and makes it easier for us to tap into our sub and unconscious mind. And a useful technique you can do just before going to bed, if you're unsure of what actions you should take next with a goal you want to achieve, if you're wanting an answer to something, is to ask your mind questions, as this forces your mind to come up with an answer. Our mind works similar to a computer. If you imagine you're typing a question into Google, this forces your mind to come up with an answer, because whenever you ask yourself a question, your mind has to answer it. Napoleon Hill, the author of Think and Grow Rich, was asked by his publishers to come up with a $1 million title. It was along those lines anyway, and he was given a very short deadline to come up with the title for the book. And he couldn't come up with anything, so just before he went to bed on a particular night, he demanded his unconscious mind to come up with an answer, and then he'd sleep on it. In the morning, as he got up, it hit him like a lightning bolt. Think and grow rich. Needless to say, the rest is history. Now, this technique in itself is very useful, and I could end the video right here, because you could ask yourself questions such as, why am I not taking action towards the goal I know I want to achieve? Such as, if you're wanting to lose weight, why am I not exercising? Why am I not eating healthier? You can ask yourself this question at night, and your mind will work on it, so to speak, and help with you come up with the answer the following day. But to take this technique further and make it even more powerful and effective, we're going to combine it with another technique from Napoleon Hill with a very slight alteration, which is the invisible councilors technique he came up with, which basically involved envisioning a room, like a table, a boardroom, full of individuals either dead or alive. Basically people who you'd want. If you could select anyone, either present or from the past, who could coach or mentor you about a particular area. So taking from this technique, with the questions you want answers to around the goal you want to achieve, either envisioning a group of people or ideally with one person at a time, really create the sensation, the visual image that you have that person in your mind and you're speaking to them, and ask them the question and have a conversation with them. Now, with the original invisible councilors technique, Napoleon Hill said, it may be fictional and all in his mind, but he learnt a lot from it. I personally believe this is a way of tapping into our own personal experience, what's been stored into our unconscious mind, as our unconscious mind stores every experience we've had, even stimulus and stuff that's happened all around us that we were never consciously aware of. But I also believe it taps into the collective unconscious, where all knowledge and experiences we've had as a species collectively is stored. And this is why it can be so effective to find answers we weren't aware of before. But if you don't share this belief, you can just know it's tapping into deeper parts of your mind, your unconscious mind, that's been stored away, and greatly increases your creativity and allows you to tap into resources within you may not have been able to access consciously beforehand. So some of you may be asking, can I do this technique at different times of the day? Yes, you can. It's just it works more effective done just before going to bed, because like I've said earlier, you're naturally more in a theta brainwave state, and also, since your conscious mind's going to be taken away from the question, It allows your mind time and your unconscious mind to work on it, so to speak. So to summarize this technique, get clear on a goal you're wanting to achieve, and if you're not sure of what action you should take next, or you're not taking action and you know you should do, and you're unaware consciously to the reasons why, get clear on some questions that if you had the answer to, you'd know what to do next or what's stopping you from taking action. Ask this question in your mind and out loud, and then visualize who you think would be the ideal person to give you the answer to this question. Then simply let it go out of your mind and go to bed. I hope you found this video useful. If you have, if you could like the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Also share this video with anyone who you think would benefit from this technique, and comment down below if you've used the invisible councilors technique before and what experiences you've had, and also any experiences you have from this technique in this video. I hope you found this video useful, and I shall see you soon.